Hello Gemini, and thanks for being here on Dragonfly Soul Tarot. And today we are doing a reading for new moon intentions. Now this is going to be a love reading, but next month it's going to be a little bit different. And I'm going to separate them into a separate love and new moon reading. But this month we are just going to set our intentions in the arena of love. And what my goal is for this reading is to have it where if the energies are favorable, that can encourage you to meditate on the favorable aspects of the energies that are coming towards you. But if the energies are unfavorable, then we can hopefully bypass those negative energies by manifesting and wishing and meditating on the good aspects and the aspects on good aspects that can kind of counteract those negative energies that are being depicted. Okay, so what I'm going to do is cut the cards. There we go. And these are very slippery. You'd think I'd be used to them by now, but no, they're still slippery. Okay, Gemini, let's begin. The first card is what you want, is strength. What you need is the Nine of Swords. What they want is the Chariot. What they need is the King of Cups. The position in the past is the Lovers. The position in the present is the Star. And the possible outcome is the Devil. Okay. Ooh, wow. We have so many major arcanas, Gemini. We have Chariot, Star, Strength, Lovers, and the Devil. Whew. This is a very crucial point in your relationship here. Alright, so let's take a look at the first card of what you want. You want strength. You want to have strength to resolve some issues in your current relationship. It may not be what you always hoped and dreamed. You may find that things are a little bit up in the air right now as to your future. You want to make things better for your partner, but you don't really know what direction to take. You want to stay together. You want someone who is your companion by your side at all times, through thick and thin, and unwavering friendship here. That's what you want, and you want the strength to keep yourselves to keep this union together. Yes, I'm still learning how to talk, people. Please don't come for me, okay? Alright, so you want the strength to keep this union together. What you need is the Nine of Swords. Now, who needs to be worried about something? Somebody who's a little bit in denial of something here. Or maybe you do realize that there's trouble in paradise, but you are sweeping it under the rug. So the Nine of Swords tells me that it's time to dust away the cobwebs and realize what is really going on here, because there may be something underneath that needs to be worked on, but you are maybe not bringing it to light entirely. So there is something that needs to be worked on. There is something that should be concerning about this, but you're kind of sweeping it under the rug here. It's kind of bothering you. It's at the back of your mind. It's like, is this really as great as it seems? Because it seems like you have this wonderful connection, but you know, the Nine of Swords is like this hidden pain. Maybe you feel like you're not good enough for this person. Or if you're single, you may feel like you have a lot of work to do on yourself. Like you're not in a position to really provide another person with what they need in all aspects of a relationship. So this is insecurity. Um, what this tells me is that you need to deal with some sort of insecurity. You want security, but you have this underlying insecurity that you don't show anyone. This is the only darkness in the deck. Everything else is bright and colorful, but this is very dark here, and it's hidden from view from all the other people around you. All right, so in the past, there was a relationship, and it was a very, very close relationship. Something that you thought would be the epitome, like you thought you'd found the one. But the thing is, you had to make a choice, or a choice was made for you in this relationship, and it may not be there anymore, or they may be there but not in the same way they were there initially. Like it may have been gone from romantic to platonic, or they may have moved away, or they their dynamic towards you changed. So something happened in the past with this wonderful relationship that has changed. This lovers in the past position shows me that a very significant relationship to you has changed in very dramatic manners. It's not the same as it was when you first met. You do have the Star in the present, though. So, how come I didn't do those cards first? Okay, let's move on to what they want. I will come back to the Star, don't worry. What they want is the Chariot. Now the Chariot has the horse, the black horse and the white horse. So this encompasses both dynamics of a relationship, the friendship dynamic and the romantic, the lust and the like. They wanted it all. So by the Chariot being in this position, the message that comes out is that you didn't have all that they wanted. They wanted it all, but there was an aspect of the relationship that just was missing, with all aspects of the relationship intact. The romantic side, the dark side, the lusty side, and the friendship, reliability, and how should I say it? The love side, like the friendship side. Okay. Well, there's two sides to a romantic relationship, and one doesn't work without the other. If you have only lust and physical attraction, and you don't have this, or if you only have friendship and mutual respect, but you don't have the physical attraction, this person wants to move forward with all aspects of the relationship that we need to make a relationship sexful. Ooh, Freudian slip. Okay, so what this person needs is the King of Cups. And the King of Cups is the very mature, emotional person. And it seems like this is what they were not getting from the relationship. It's not so much about communication as it is about intimacy. There's an intimacy with the King of Cups where he is comfortable talking about his emotions, and he is the king, so he is the one who brings it up whenever there's an issue in this area. So this person may have been bringing up issues regarding intimacy in the relationship, but this was lacking from your side. This may be your Achilles heel here, Gemini, the intimate connection with this person. Yeah, so they felt that they weren't getting enough intimacy, emotional intimacy, which it would be more like this side of the chariot, whereas this is very light and superficial, day to day. This is deep and, like really digging into the problems. But you are the star. You are the star. They hold you in the highest esteem, and you can do no wrong. And they don't want to. They don't want you out of their life. Basically, they really really care about you a lot, and they think that you are a spectacular person. And but the thing is, they are just not getting this emotional intimacy, and this brings me to the outcome card of the devil, which is he is very sultry, he's very lusty, and he lures people into temptation. So it could be that this person is thinking of maybe going outside the relationship if the relationship is still ongoing, or if your relationship has ended with this person, you may enter into some sort of relationship with somebody like this just to let off some steam or deal with the part of the relationship that is missing. It might have something to do with this insecurity. You may be going to towards people who offer this is very hard to say. You may be going towards people who offer companionship for pay, so or porn, or that sort of thing, right? So this is this part of this seedy under this hidden part of you, and they want it too. They do. They want it too. But because the intimacy between you is no longer there, that communication is broken. That communication, that underlying need for intimacy is not getting from one person to the next. So they want the passionate sexual part of the relationship as well. But because you're not communicating well enough to them, to the point where they want, like, this is what they need, then both of you may be, looking for this, this primal connection outside the friendship, the relationship. So that may be what has brought your relationship, Gemini, to this point. Now, if this is somebody that you have just met here, keep in mind that you could be brought to this place eventually if you don't deal with this underlying insecurity. See, the king is the one who instigates, the one who pursues. I don't know if you've seen my old readings, but the kings pursue, the queens are pursued. Now, they could be either sex, like the king could be a woman, the queens could be a man, but it's just the way that they approach their aspects of their personality. So the king, whether man or woman, pursues, and this person here wants to be pursued in the emotional realm. Does that make sense? I'm going off on a tangent here, but anyways, the intimacy is being stifled on this side. I don't think it's by this person, but I think it's by yourself, even though you want this closeness. But they hold you in the highest regard, but they feel like they may need to go in this direction, and it may also lead you in that direction here. So dangerous territory, Gemini. dangerous territory dealing with that part of society, the people who do that sort of thing for a living, and delving too much in drowning yourself in pornography to alleviate the sexual stress here. Is that very intimate? Good Lord, this is a very intimate reading. So sorry about that, Gemini. I hope you're not the type of person who can't take the normal human interactions, because all of this is normal, right? We all have been here, right? Okay, so Gemini, with that in your intentions reading, please keep in mind that you have some work here to do. You have some uncovering of this of this insecurity, of this self, I don't want to say self-hatred, but self-flagellation. Yeah, you're really hard on yourself because you know you can't be the King of Cups to this person. And you really do need to work on it. But otherwise, I mean, you know that they think the world of you. They think you're absolutely fantastic and great. So meditate on what you want to manifest for the full moon, okay? And meditate on the strength that you need to give this person more of the energy of the King of Cups. Whoa, Gemini, I hope I hope I didn't alienate anyone with my talk of seedy sex stuff. But please, if this reading resonated with you, please comment down below. If you know two people who could benefit from these messages, please pass on my link to my website. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. I love hearing from you, and liking and subscribing. It helps my channel to grow. And Gemini, with that I leave you. Meditate on the best possible outcome, okay? And the full moon is in 2 weeks. Change the direction of this here. Thanks so much for being here. See you next time on Dragonfly Soul Tarot. Bye for now.